Austin Amtrak station. Remember to turn off my lights. Anyway, this is the parking here. I hope it's not on the wrong side of the tracks. Okay, so if you're gonna park here overnight, the guy asked if I needed a permit. He goes, yeah, he made a face. I don't know if that's good news or bad news. Anyway, you got to put that on your dash. And the good thing, it doesn't say how long you're gonna be gone. And he went ahead and gave me a copy of the boarding pass. He said sometimes scanning it off the phone doesn't work, so it's always good to have a copy of your boarding pass. FYI. All right, let me go put this in my car. And in room number 5. The 24/7 complimentary beverages, and number 5.
Only 9:21, and we don't schedule to leave Austin until 9:31. So we have less than 10 minutes if you would like to get some fresh air. But at 9:31, we will leave on the dot. So please do not travel any farther than train side. Thank you.
Down here below, there's additional roomettes there, and these are the bathrooms. Okay, a little bit larger than a first-class aircraft bathroom. So we have 1, 2, 3 bathrooms and a shower. We have an occupied light. It's clean. They provide your towels. Alright, back up to my car. Alright, I guess we're moving. That was pretty smooth takeoff. I didn't even feel it. I just heard the horn.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are departing Austin. Our next scheduled station stop will be Taylor, Texas will be our next scheduled station stop in about 40 minutes.
All right, let's see what happens here when you pull this bar for reclining. Okay, so that just slid forward only about 4 inches. But if you want to stretch out, there we go. That makes for a comfortable seat. Okay, here's your controls are touch sensitive. It's your reading light. And a thermostat control. Blue nightlight, ceiling light, night light, ceiling light. It is kind of dark in here. Surprisingly quiet though. Okay, let's get a better look at the roomette. I think I showed you the door, how it latches. Kind of a Rube Goldberg design, if you know who Rube Goldberg is. If you don't, Google him. So we'll start with the forward-facing seat. We have touch controls. You have a reading light, and thermostat, and your power port. And if you're going to go on a long trip, I would probably, if you're sharing, to bring maybe a power strip. And that way you could put the receptacles in the middle. Then we have our rearward-facing seat with the light there. These are all touch buttons. Off button for the light. Turn it on. That's the main light. Turn it off. Let's turn on the night light. And you'll get that blue light right there. Here's your vent. There's a louver control to shut the vent. And I'm not sure if that's what that is, if that's a smoke detector. You have your upper bunk. That's the latch to move it down. Your car steward will get you set up every night if you're staying overnight. You have a step up there for the upper bunk. This is a Superliner car. They have a Viewliner, which I think has a fold-down basin sink and a commode. Otherwise, the sleeper car has dedicated bathrooms. The passenger cars, the coach sections, have their own bathroom underneath, near where their luggage is. Your complimentary waters. Little trash can down below. Let me turn on these lights. And I showed you the seat control. So let's look at this table here. Has built-on checker surfaces. Not totally level, but sturdy enough for your laptop. Okay, that's the Superliner Roomette. It is, I could hold both my elbows out. Can't hold both my arms out, so it's about 4.5 feet wide, I would think. So I'll enjoy the ride to Fort Worth. We do have one stop in Taylor, Texas.
If this is your stop, please look around your seats. The overhead luggage rack for all your personal belongings and prepare to detrain. Taylor, Texas, coming up.
I think this is our only scheduled stop between Austin and Fort Worth, which is Taylor. Taylor, Texas. So next time I book a ticket, I can go to the Taylor station and not have to go down to Austin. Okay, so a little bit about the boarding process. We're on our way now from Taylor, and so inside the station they made an announcement if you had checked baggage to make sure you tag it. They provide tags, pens, pencils, whatever you needed, and a table to fill them out. I would suggest you tag your carry-on bag just in case you leave it on board by mistake. There's a lot of nooks and crannies in this roomette, so you just want to make sure that before you detrain or disembark that you have all your stuff with you. When the train arrives, people start lining up. If you do have a sleeper car, you have priority boarding, or if you are a military veteran or active military, let me take that back. If you're active military in uniform, you can priority board, but there were maybe 30 people getting on, so it didn't really make any difference to me about priority boarding. Plus, you're going to be directed to a separate car anyway. And it doesn't matter because the train doesn't leave until everybody's on board. So as you saw, I got directed toward the sleeper car where I met the car steward and was able to find my sleeper unit. Anyway, that's pretty much it about the boarding pass. There is no TSA, so it's the honesty policy on what you can bring on board. Okay, I thought I'd show you what it's like to pee on a moving Amtrak train. I'm in a restroom. I thought I'd go to the bathroom and grab a cup of coffee. A little bit bumpy, but can you hear my tinkle? Okay. Peeing on Amtrak. Bazinga! Okay, I figured out what these things are. These are for hangers. And then you can get hangers from the sleeping car attendant if you don't have them. And I can shut that off. Just figured that out. Here we are for our brief stop in Temple. Picked up a couple of passengers. And see a lot of people smoking. We'll be here for a couple of minutes. Thought I'd get out, stretch my legs. There's an old Pullman car. Who owns these trains here? They tell you to stay behind a wrought iron fence if you're getting off. Take a break. Okay. Kind of nodded off there. We did a quick stop here in McGregor, Texas. We have one more stop in an hour at Cleveland, and then on to Fort Worth. Alright, let's get a look at this cheeseburger here. So you have to dress it yourself. Condiments. And with two military veterans. Hopefully they don't mind a quick shot. But... Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, and Diet Pepsi. So let's see how it tastes.
We're gonna go all around the lake, all the lakes.
Here's Cleburne. I take it, is this the last stop before Fort Worth? Okay.
I should know. What did I do? Yeah.
Okay, we're pulling into Fort Worth. It was hard to.
Have your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Our next scheduled station stop, Fort Worth, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your stop, please look around your seat, see overhead lug drive for all your personal belongings.
That's our arrival announcement. Anyway, this was. I really enjoyed this trip. I think if you can relax and time is not a factor, I would definitely recommend traveling by train. The Roomette was nice.
Once again, those passengers who are continuing on, you will be able to step off the train here at Fort Worth. Departure time out of Fort Worth is 2:20, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not wander off. Make sure that you are on the train prior to 2:20.
Okay, you heard the announcement. We're in Fort Worth.